Good evening, everyone. It is Monday evening, and that means it's time for another edition of
Storytime with Mommy and LadyBug.
That's right, Storytime with Mommy and LadyBug. So tonight we are reading a book or story from the Big Purple Book of Beginner Books, Fred and Ted Go Camping. Now, what do people need to do before we start
Grab
reading?
your grandpas, your grandmas, your mommies, your daddies, your brothers, your sisters, your toys. If it's incomplete, then I'll begin.
All right, so let's go. Remember, we got to show them the pictures in between the pages, okay? All right, so turn the first page. We're going to take turns reading?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you read that page, I'll read this page, okay?
I like to read my own.
No, we're going to take turns.
Fred and Ted were friends. They liked to go camping in the woods.
One day they packed their cars. They were going camping. I've already noticed something about Fred and Ted, LadyBug. Let's talk about how they're the same and how they're different. What kind of animals are Fred and Ted? Look at the story. What kind of animals are Fred and Ted?
Doggies.
They're dogs. So that's how they're the same, but how are they different? Let's look at the color
They
of their
had
shirt.
green shirt and blue. Green shirt and red shirt?
Green shirt and red shirt. And also, what else? Are they the same size? Okay, so who is bigger? Fred is bigger, and then who's smaller? Ted. And then look, they live in this house together. What's wrong with the house?
It's messed up.
It is messed up because one side is painted what color?
Green.
And the other side of the house is painted what color?
Red.
So that means Ted probably wanted red on his side of the house, and Fred wanted green on his side of the house. So it looks like they're very different, right?
Yeah, different is okay. Is it?
Different is okay. You're right. You can still be friends with people who are different. Okay.
They drove to the woods. Fred took many things.
Ted took few things. So I think what they want us to see is how opposite they are. So that means we have to find the two words that are opposite. So Fred took many things. Many, you know what many means?
No.
Many means a lot.
He took a lot.
He took a lot of stuff. So then what's the opposite? Ted took, what's that word?
A few.
Few things. So that means many and few are opposites. That means that Fred took a lot of supplies and Ted didn't take a lot of stuff at all. Okay? So I think this is going to be a story all about opposites. All right, let's read the next page.
They parked their cars and walked into the woods.
Fred liked this spot. Ted liked it too. Oh, so they agreed. Well, that's a good thing. So even though somebody's different from you, you guys can still agree on things, right? Right?
Fred had a hard time with his tent.
Ted had an easy time with his tent. So let's see. So Fred has a bunch of sticks and he couldn't figure out his tent. But Ted, he's holding something. What does that word say?
Tent.
He's holding a box that says tent. So all he had to do was pull a string and the tent it popped out. So, looks like Fred and Ted have a different way of doing things.
Okay. That night, Fred was awake.
Ted was asleep. Why do you think Fred is awake? What is he looking at that's keeping him up?
Owl.
An owl. What does the owl say?
Ooh.
Hoo. That's right. And owls are very awake at night. So since the owl is right over Fred, he's keeping him awake. Uh-oh. Let's see what that means. Oh, wait, I'm missing a page. Okay. Wait, right here.
The next morning, Ted woke up early.
Fred woke up late. Oh, poor Fred. You think Fred's still sleepy?
Yeah.
You do? I think so too.
I know what. Okay. Now you know what. Okay. No, I know how. They took their boat to the lake. Fred took the heavy end.
Ted took the light end. So we took the heavy end. That means Fred took the part of the boat that had all the supplies, and Ted grabbed the part of the boat that had no supplies on it. Okay?
They put the boat in the water. Ted stayed dry.
Fred got wet. So those are two more opposites. What opposite words did we hear?
Wet and dry.
Wet and dry. Good girl.
Yeah, is that so funny?
I know.
They fished. Ted used a net.
Fred used a pole. So they're doing opposite things again, but they're both trying to catch fish, right? They just have a different way of doing things, right? Right?
Ted got 10 little fish.
Oh, looks like Ted got really lucky, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, did Fred get anything? Fred got one big fish. Oh no, that fish looks mean.
It's a shark.
That's not a shark. But he looks like a really mean fish, LadyBug.
Is this? It's not a shark.
I don't think it's a shark. Oh no, what happened?
Splash! The boat tipped over.
All the little fish jumped out. Well, so now Ted doesn't have his fish either. Right?
Fred and Ted swam away from the big fish. Ted swam fast. Fred swam faster.
Ted ran fast. Fred ran faster. Now Ted was hungry. Fred was hungrier. Oh, you know what? They were probably fishing because the fish was going to be their dinner. And now they don't have any fish, so what are they going to eat? Let's turn the page and find out, okay?
The tummy is grumbling.
Their tummy is grumbling. Oh, here we go.
Then they heard a little bird. Look up in a tree. Look down at your feet. And you will soon find something to eat, sang the little bird.
Oh, we gotta show them the picture. I almost forgot. Oh, so the little bird is trying to help them find food, right? That's nice, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fred looked up. He saw nothing.
Ted looked down. He saw something. Berries.
What berries are those?
Well, let's think about it.
Blueberries?
Oh, that's the color, right? So maybe they are blueberries. I think that's a good guess.
Fred looked up again. Bonk.
Bonk.
Something hit Fred on his head.
They even found some crab. Wait a minute, you forgot it.
A nut.
A nut. They even found some crab apples. Ooh.
Apple.
So what are they gonna eat? What did they find to eat?
Blueberries and strawberries.
No, they didn't say strawberries. They said blueberries and nuts and crab apples.
Got it. They went back to camp. Ted ran with the berries.
Fred walked with the apples and nuts.
Oh boy.
That sounds like some good snacks, right?
They cooked the apples and the nuts in a pot.
No, they didn't say pot. It was P-A-N.
In a pan. On a
Magic E.
Fire. I'm a fire.
Yes. Ooh, that looks yummy, Tum Tum. Cooked apples are yummy.
Apples. They ate it all up. Ted ate slowly.
Fred ate quickly. What about the berries? They didn't cook the berries, so what do you think they're going to do with the berries?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet? All right, let's find out.
They saved the berries for last. Yum.
Yum, yum. And they shared it with the bird. That was a good story. The end. So, my ladybug, we learned all about opposites, right? Right? And we learned that even though people are opposite, they can still learn from each other and they can still be friends, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining us for another installment of Storytime with Mommy and Ladybug. We hope you guys enjoyed our story. We hope you have a good night, and we'll see you soon. What do you say?
Bye.
Bye.